In this week's video we go for a final meal before we leave beautiful Turkey. Our Watermaker problems aren't over and a 10-inch water filter literally explodes. So yes, we finally leave Turkey and we arrive in Greece, where we have to do the Schengen shuffle and the TEPAI payout. We'll show you how that's done coming up. We remember last week we were having problems with our Watermaker, and it blew up one of these. This is a 10-inch plastic water filter, and it's the pre-filter before the pumps on our Watermaker. We know why it did it, but we still can't get to the bottom of what's going on with the pump. Let's show you what I mean. You see, we have two low pressure pumps and they feed water into one of those 10-inch filters at 5 microns. We know those pumps are working extremely well. The Spectrum manual suggests that you partially block and then quickly release the brine outlet hose. Now we did that, and before you could say Jack Robinson, the 10-inch water filter exploded, putting salt water down into our bilges, which I was not very happy about. Now I think it's the energy recovery device, or Clark pump as it's called, that's got a faulty valve in it. I've cleaned all the bilges out with fresh water and then wiped them all round so they're okay. It's really annoying. 1 minute it was working and then suddenly it wasn't. Our Spectral water is becoming decidedly unreliable, and the parts for it, well, a general service kit is £1,200, and that's just for the Clark pump, not the other two pumps. We'd had good recommendations for an agent in Dacia to book us out. You can't do it on your own anymore. You have to use an official agent. We spent our last evening wandering around the town and just sucking in the atmosphere. The next morning, after booking out with the authorities, it was time for us to go. Our neighbours on our port side had come in after us and laid their chain over the top of ours, so we let them go first before doing all the necessary preparations. And that of course means digging out your courtesy flags. 2 flags out then, Cindy. That one, and this one is a yellow duster, and it is quite literally a yellow duster. Well, I wasn't paying €7 for a yellow flag. So that's it, we are now leaving Turkey. Engines just started warming up. This is Dacia. We came out and anchored last night, yesterday morning. So we just we booked out €40 to book out of the country. €40. The guy was really nice, and that's the cheapest quote we'd had. Other people were talking about 150 euros just to clear out. But yeah, we did that, and anchored here for the evening, downloaded a load of films, caught up with some of our sailing YouTube friends, downloaded some Netflix, and now we're going to go back round and hook up with our buddy boat Eternity, and then Greece, here we come. Oh, there we are, wind on the nose, wouldn't expect anything else. As soon as David unpacks his bloody sail in preparation, we get wind on the nose every time. Works a charm. Anyway, so there we go, Turkish flag on the hillside. Goodbye Turkey, and we'll see you again probably next year or the year after. Yeah, I think we ought to do good things, bad things about Turkey. We've done that in other countries. Yeah, I think we'll sit down and write down the good things, the pros and the cons. Certainly it's changed in the time that we've been here. Well, there we go. Symi, here we come. Right, we're just about to go into
Greece.
It's Greek waters. So,
Flag changing time.
flag changing time.
Yeah. Can't see it on camera because it's right into the sun. Quite a small one.
They're about 200 metres.
I see them.
Yeah. 10 o'clock. That's the first dolphins this year. A couple of hours later. Dun, dun, dun. This is Symi. Some high-speed ferries just whizzed past us. Now, this is the entrance. It looks fairly well protected. I think TZ are in here. They're at anchor. We're going to go up to the town quay to book in. We've already done our TEPAI online. We just have to pay the money and yeah, cruising tax that is. So when you come to Greece, you can't do it for free. A boat has to pay a tax called a cruising tax. TEPAI, you do it online, then you pay it at the you can pay it online. It's easier just to pay it at the post office, but here apparently you can pay it at the port office, and for us it's about 33 euros a month. Yeah, there we go. Right, we're off to catch the bus, which is over there, and we're going to go into the main town at Symi. We're just round the corner. It's very peaceful here now. It was blowing an absolute hoolie last night. We didn't have our instruments on, so I don't know what the wind speed is, but I would guess it was in the 40s, Cindy, something like that. We had to put out 4 extra lines on the boat to mid cleats, and also some aft lines because we were being blown sideways. But yeah, it was blowing a hoolie. So this is the marina we're in over here. It's not inexpensive, but it's okay. And there's a big Miltemi been brewing for a couple of days, so we took the opportunity to get over here while the wind was fairly low. While the wind was fairly low last night, it was really strong. These boats were twirling around on their anchors, etc. It was at least 40 knots or so. Different cat in every town.
Just look at that view, it's just amazing.
What? Behind me?
Behind you.
Behind me. Hang on. Behind me.
No, the hillside.
Oh! Okay, so that's the hillside behind us. It is kind of 3D. Absolutely gorgeous. Walked all the way around the quay and then to the tower where we apparently get stamped in. Having been stamped in with the port police, the next building to go to was the customs office. Easy to find, there's a plaque on the wall. The Coast Guard office also has a plaque on the wall. It's quite high up and the front door is locked. You actually need to go up these stairs and turn right and go through their garden. Just be aware that these stairs are quite steep and very slippery when it's wet, so if you go there on a rainy day, take care. Anyway, a quick recap. First you'll need to go to Port Police, that's this blue circle under the tower. Then you'll need to get your TEPAI paid and your transit log, and that's at Customs. That's this hexagon. And of course you'll need to go to the Coast Guard and have your TEPAI stamped. That's the red square. So you can either cut and copy this map that we've made, or we'll put it on our website somewhere. There's a link in the description, and also a link to the fantastic noon site guide to paying your TEPAI. We'll put a link to that in the description as well. So we queued for about 40 minutes to be first on the bus, then basically had to fight our way on. Just that nobody does queuing outside of the UK, I don't think. But we're on. We think we've got a decent position to do some filming, so hopefully, with a bit of luck, you'll see the mountain passes, or some of it anyway. And then, right at the last moment, a jolly gentleman and a lady jumped on the bus and stood right in front of us, next to the driver, chatting while he played loud music. I've just had a coffee after going to customs and getting our transit log. Beautiful up there, look. It does smell of toilets though. That's the only thing. Oh, this is a nice part of the shop. A proper cellar. Ooh, bottle of Moe there. Hey ho. We're going to register that we're back in Greece, back in mainland Europe. Get our transit logs stamped, pay for them, pay the Coast Guard, pay everybody, and then we're probably going to stamp immediately out again. Otherwise we've got to make this journey again when we leave, so we'll stamp in, immediately stamp out, and then in a couple of days we'll actually leave here, and then we have to stamp somewhere else. Don't forget you can join the crew at patreon.com/SV Impavidus. To subscribe, give us a like, ding the bell. You can even buy us a beer, or pop over to our website www.svimpavidus.com. And always remember, sail safe